Hi everyone and welcome to my first YouTube video. Oh my god, it's been a long time in the making, and today we're setting up my 2022 journal, like the starting pages. Bear with the voiceover. I've never talked, well I have talked continuously for 25 minutes. I do that very often actually, but not actually structured talk. Here I'm showing my 2021 bullet journal. She's blue, she's from Archer and Olive, and I'm using Archer and Olive again this year. His name was Harold. I loved him. He was great. He was very loyal to me this year. And it's just time he's retiring. So we've got this beautiful white linen covered journal with a rose embossed design on the front. I really love this notebook. It's literally so cute, guys. Look. Oh my god. So stunning. So basically, as you saw, there was a couple pages already set up. And yeah, I lost the footage, so we're just kind of dealing with that. I'm going to put the name here, I think, like, you know, across there, like, yeah. We need to think of a name, though. Comment that. And I've already written my name in, and this is the key and my grid spacing cheat sheet. I got the idea from Plant-Based Bride, where it folds out. That's my 2022 cover page, and as you saw there, I demonstrated it folding out. I really like this design. It's, like, it's just better than I've used it, and I'm using the key, which is from the original Ryder Carroll like design, so there's nothing special about that. And then obviously you see my year at a glance. It's a kind of a cutout I've done here, but as you can see, it's like not that well done. I had a better vision, guys. And these spreads will be decorated. We're going to decorate them at the end. This is just how I'm structuring the video. So first is my future log. It's going to be black and white and gold themed, if you couldn't tell. Oh, my phone peeked in there. Okay. Black, white and gold, and I'm going to emboss the gold because I got an embossing heat gun for Christmas. So I'm just going to get my new pens that I got for Christmas as well. There are Pigma microns. They are so great. They do not bleed or anything, like through the page. Well, Archer and Olive pages don't bleed anyway. They're 160 GSM. But if you put water on top of these, I'm going to put this on screen right now. But if you put water on top of these, like, they do not, like, smudge or anything. They're waterproof, basically. That's what I meant to say, they're waterproof. I'm just writing in future log, and I always do future log in all my bullet journals. And as you see throughout the setup, these are my basic pages for the year. And I'm writing in this, like, basic cursive font. And I'm going to do each month. And we're going to add sparkles and everything like that. And we're going to decorate the pages. So you're going to watch me for like a minute or two of like writing in the dates. I'm very sorry I couldn't cut it very much. I kind of wanted you to see what the structure was. And I am using my phone for this voiceover, by the way. So like, it's not going to be the best quality if you've ever heard. So as you can see, I'm writing in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But I realised. So I was basically using my year as a glance to write in the numbers later on. And yeah, I cut the video because the calendar started on a Sunday on my year at a glance, and I started here as a Monday, as you can see. And the dates were messed up. And I was like, oh my god. Oh, hi Bean! That's my cat. Like, oh my god, look at it. Oh. Yeah, he got in the way a lot. So I just kept some of the videos in because I thought you guys might want to see it. But now I was checking. Oh, hi Bean again. Oh, I had to get him this time because he was literally going to fall asleep on my book like he does every time. But yeah, here I was looking at my year at a glance, and I was really dumb and didn't realise the days started on a Sunday. Like, I never do that. But everyone messes up on the future log, I guess. Like, literally me. And I ended up... Oh my god, Bean again. But I ended up covering it up with bits of paper from my old journal. Like, I just cut the back pages because I haven't used them. So... yeah, and I was even counting, and I didn't even notice, as you can see. So, we pushed on, and we ended up with something. So, it was alright. And, yep, there we go again. Yep. Yeah. So, don't copy my future log. I mean, you can at the end. It's fixed at the end, but... yeah, there we go. I got really frustrated, and I did this weird... oh, okay. So, I did that. And then I'm going to show you my embossing. I got it from the English stamp company. I got it gifted from me. And everything, these powders are from the English stamp company, not the heat gun and not the glue pens. But there's my heat gun. I got it off Amazon. I'll link everything in the description. And the glue pens that I use, I think you'll see in a minute. Yeah, there's my glue pens, Quickie Dry or something. And I'm doing this serif fancy font inspired by Plant-Based Bride setup. Actually, I had to take the nib off this. Oh my god, there we go. And I'm doing obviously just the first like letter of the month. Do you call it an alias? You don't call it an alias, do you? But I put that on, and then you put the embossing pad on. You just literally chuck it on there, literally chuck it on, and then that's why I got newspaper underneath, so then you tip it off, and then I can obviously put it back in the pot because I'm not using it. But like, it will look pretty. It looks disgusting right now. It looks like I've literally put dirt on the page, but I haven't. Look, oh, satisfying. So I just tipped it off here. I say too much, don't I? But I just put that bit of paper down because the linen cover, I was scared of all the embossing powder getting in the material, you know. And I just turned on my heat gun, and I think this actually made a vein pop on my face because it's really hot, and I was sitting there with it for like an hour and a half doing everything for this video. But here you can see, oh wait, it turns all shiny. You'll see a close up in a minute, but it only takes a second. It all like melts down and creates this it's like liquid gold. It's literally liquid gold. Look, now it's all shiny. I'm gonna show you. So wait, oh yep, okay, stop pointing at it, let's just see it. Look, it's shiny. Oh my god, yes. Okay, so then I basically went through and did the whole lot. I'm basically cutting it all because you don't want to see that process. It took me a long time, but you can basically just watch me outline all the fonts. Look, there we go. That's my I won't swear, that is my bad attempt at a transition. It gives me 13-year-old me on Musical.ly. Yeah, definitely. Would I have been 13 though? I'll have to think about that. But there we go, we're getting to December. October, November, December. October is my birthday month. Fun fact about me, you know. And oh, here we cut again because it was still the next day now. I was getting tired from doing all the embossing. But here is my Kanban board. I got this from Plant-Based Bride as well because I thought it'd be really useful for school, and if I'm going to do more YouTube videos, I really want to plan them well. So each category, as I'm showing you there, is for each stage of a project. So basically, plan a project, I'm going to write a title on this and stick it there, but each stage is like the process of a project. So actually, I'm going to look at the first one was obviously if you're going to like plan an essay, you know, like if you come from a British primary school, you know, you got those little planning sheets that were like the mountains. That's the planning stage, you know, when you plan your build up, your plot, your end, if you're making a story, you know. And then I would film the stages of a YouTube video. So I'm also doing this, I kind of messed up the font in this bit of the video, but it's fine, I don't mind. Still that serif font, but basically I like squiggled it in the thick bits, you know, like the down strokes, I guess, and I just glued it in. I need one of those tape ones, you know. This voiceover is going to be very chaotic. If you didn't already realise, you're like 10 minutes into the video. And I'm continuing this mix of the serif font and the cursive font throughout the setup. So as you see here, I'm making my Kanban board for school and for YouTube videos. And I'm just going to write the titles and everything and the categories, and you'll see me doing that. And at the end, obviously, you'll be able to read the categories. So here I'm just titling it, and I'm doing some bold capitals as well because I like to be able to read my writing sometimes, you know, like a bit more practical. Yeah, so I'm just going to let you enjoy watching me fill it in for a bit. Yeah, so, and sparkles, don't forget sparkles. So now the actual writing portion of my Kanban board is done. We're moving on to the next two spreads, which is my waiting on, my wish list, and my gift list. So my waiting on is basically inspired by Amanda actually, when she did in her 2021 setup actually last year. And it's just over the lockdown, after the lockdown year, and everyone was ordering stuff online, and I still do that an awful lot, like Vinted, Amazon, all sorts of like little shops I find online, you know, and like all sorts. So here I'm just writing title, and it is split up into a few columns, and one of them is like when I ordered it, when I get the email confirmation, when it arrives to me, you know, everything like that. It's just good to keep track of what you're buying, I guess, and also I could probably include a price in there if I wanted to keep track of my money. My wish list would be for obviously things I hope to get in the future. I think one of the things I've added recently is a film camera, like really old style film that you have to load into a camera. I really want to get one of those. I just need the money because some of them are a little bit pricey, I'm not gonna lie. And the film and getting it developed, so we'll have to wait on that one. But I just put things like that there so then I can come back to it if anyone asks me what I want for a gift or something, or birthdays or Christmas. I can come back to it. And as you can see here I start splitting up my columns, and also my gift list is for other people. So if someone mentions during the year what they might want or they're like looking at getting, then I can add it there, and just like if their birthday is coming up, I can look and be like, oh, they wanted that, so like hopefully obviously I'll still have an idea if they still want it or not, and buy it for them. So yeah, it's just I didn't use it last year, but I wish I had when it came down to their birthdays and Christmas, because everyone's birthdays are in December. Like, they like to rob me, so it's all right. So here I'm writing in icons instead of titles, because it's just easier for me to like look at a glance, you know. So yeah, so this is when I ordered it, confirmation, when the parcel was sent, and when it gets to me. And was I adding sparkles? Yes. And I'm doing cursive on the other page for my wish list and gift list. It's just very simple, very plain. I'm not going to do much to it. It's just like basically a brain dump of everything throughout the year that I see. So enjoy the quick little calligraphy. So after those two spreads, we're going on to another two. We've got my period tracker and my 23 things to do before 2023. It's a bit of a mouthful. I nearly messed it up actually writing it down. It's basically a bucket list, everything I want to do before 2023. So that's 23 things, and I increase it every year to kind of match the year, which is going to be a bit impossible in the future, but we'll work it out. We'll work out some kind of new way to do it, because I think it was 21 things to do before 2021 in 2020, and I really enjoyed doing it because it worked so well. So I just keep increasing it, which is getting harder and harder to do. So here's my period tracker, and every month obviously I write down like when I get my period all in these dots, and when it ends, and the symptoms and everything. So yeah, so we're doing serif font titles. Well, it's only those little aliases. You don't call them aliases, let's just get over that. But it's basically the first letter of each month. As you can see, it ended up being a bit wonky, but we're leaving it because I don't honestly think I'm going to use it that much anyway, but I still like it to have it there in case. I mean, it's good to track things like that, it's good, but I usually use apps. I might transfer over to an app actually. It worked for me last year, so I'm putting it in again. And then basically I've got to draw all these dots, which is so tedious, and it ended up being 2 rows per month because I didn't measure it out right. It's all good though, and so I basically ended up carrying it over to another row, and it ended up a little bit wonky, but here's a combination of me putting in all the dots and everything. And obviously you can do a key for this if you want to put it in yours, if you're a person that menstruates, and you can just put it in, you just circle it, colours, you can make it colourful. You could probably do a rainbow if you wanted. Like, it's very versatile, and it's a practical spread. So now that my period tracker is done and I've done those 365 dots, we will now do the 23 things to do in 2023, which is my little bucket list going on. I'm hoping to fill this. I haven't actually filled this yet, and it's already a week into 2021 when I'm doing this voiceover. So it's taken me a while, it has, but we're doing the serif font but with like numbers, and it was so annoying to do because I was going to put, for a second I was thinking, I drew 2022 out in pencil on it and I was like, that's not right, so we had to do 23, and that's me like that's me messing up. So I'm trying to do a freehand, so that was it was a bit fun, and it's just a quick spread. And if you want to be like plan out a few things to do, if you see things on like TikTok or something, like, you know, have a picnic out with like mates and that, or like that cake thing that everyone was doing during the summer with the wine glasses, like put it on there, you know, because you can come back to it and you can always see it at the front of your journal. So that's what I like to do anyway. So I just got a white pen, which is my white Jelly Roll pen, and wrote this in. So I've written those all in now, and yeah, that's all my numbers. I'm excited to fill that spread in, and the next spread is one of my most anticipated spreads of the year because it's one of my big goals this year, and it's my reading tracker. I'm so excited to do it. So it's basically this big open book. I did the same one last year, but I never filled it in, so I was like, it doesn't count, and that's my goal. Is going to be up in the corner, and it's going to be in a little square like the past spread. And yeah, I'm so excited because I did this tracker last year, never filled it in. I was like, it doesn't count, it's fine, we're going to do it again. And there's 22 little spaces for me to put in each book, and I've actually already finished my first book of 21 while I'm filming this, which is the 8th of January, and I read Jekyll and Hyde. It was really good actually. We nearly read it in school, but like we never got through it because of lockdown, so I bought it and I actually really enjoyed it. It's very creepy, but it's a good classic, and it's going to improve your vocabulary, you know. That's one of the reasons they read it in school, isn't it? And it was really good. I gave it about, I think it was 4 stars because I'm rating them out of stars. And here's me deciding to use a ruler because I was really stupid and didn't in the first couple ones. So there we go. Look at me go with my ruler. And yeah, I'm very excited. My next book I'm going to read is a like non-fiction, which is The Phantom Prince, which is My Life with Ted Bundy by Elizabeth Kendall, and I'm really excited to read that because I love true crime and I always watch documentaries, so I thought maybe reading a book on it as well, like with the first-hand account experiences, might be really interesting. So, and I've also got some other books up there. I've got The Great Gatsby up there, and I think I've got Sea of Shadows and Empire of the Night by Kelly Armstrong. I think I've read one of them already. It was okay, but I'm not overly excited to read it, you know? So yeah, I would like to do more book things actually. After this, after my pictures page, I have a book bracket which is also inspired by Plant-Based Bride, and I'll tell more about it when we actually get to it. Actually, it's not in this video because I wanted to do that in a separate video. So basically it's like comparing my favourite book of the month with each other and whittling them down to my favourite book of the year. Go watch Plant-Based Bride's video on it. And then I'm doing a darker black border around this book, and just to make it pop out a bit more. And I hope to do a book tassel on this as well at the end, which you'll see. So yeah, it took me kind of a while to fill it all in, because I was just using a Pigma micron pen. It was actually the thickest one, it still took me a little while. But yes, it looks very cute. I really love how it looks. Like, it just gives such a 3D effect. And this is my sparkles, and I'll be adding my title in now as well, which is in cursive. I'm just kind of flipping between the two fonts because I really like them, and I always do black and white for the start of the year, so I don't theme it any colour of the year. So like, you know, people do Pantone colours of the year. I really like that actually. I want to get Pantone of the year, but I never get a chance to go to like paint shops and get them. So here we go. 22 books in a year. That is a little under 2 a month, I'm pretty sure. And yeah. Okay, so last spread of the setup. It's been quite a long video, I've realised, so here we go. It's my 2022 in pictures, which I'm really hoping to... I did it last year as well, and I really enjoyed looking back on it all, and I've set it out more smartly this year. The boxes are a bit smaller, which I've realised, and they're more random, but it's okay. So I'm writing the letter of each month in each box, which I'm not going to outline because I'll just end up sticking pictures over them anyway. It's so weird about thinking about December next year, or this year already, when December's just gone. So we're doing cursive along the top, and then you'll see how I did this. Like, it's like, it gives me a very picture album, and I don't understand it. It's just writing 2022 down the side of the page, like vertically instead of like across the top of the page. It just gives me such album vibes. So we're doing the cursive number font, and I had to measure this beforehand because I was like scared of messing it up so badly, and it's a really nice page to have if you do it well. So there we are. And I'm also gonna fill in these letters. I'm gonna scribble in, which I've forgotten to do quite a lot throughout the setup, but you'll see at the end that I fixed it all. So there we go, there's me scribbling it in. And yeah, here we go, that's my final spread, and we're adding in the sparkles, of course. So I'm hoping you liked a lot of these spreads, and I put a lot of effort into the video. It may not turn out great, but it took a lot of effort, and now that's my flip through. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I'm really excited to show you all these spreads. Please tell me a name like for this journal, because I really don't know. So I'm going to put it on that black page like from the beginning. It's really hard to pick up this page. If you see me struggling throughout the video to pick up the grid sheet page because it's so thin. 2022 cover page and year at a glance, really love. I'm going to leave the link to the year at a glance in the description. Look at the embossed thing. I've done all the embossing now, I've done all the decorating, so look at that, it's so shiny. Oh, it gives me everything, and it just makes me, it's a golden year, you know. I feel like it's going to be a good year. Gold just makes it better, and even if it's not, gold's going to make me happy anyway. And I've added more gold details, and look at this washi tape, and it's, oh, I love it all, and I really hope you enjoyed watching it. My waiting list that really merged together, my waiting on, gift list and wish list, trackers, oh, gold, white, black. And if any of you like really like setup, just go on, leave a kind comment, like it, subscribe. You know I sound like, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I never thought I'd make one, but here I am showing you my journal and just kind of being a little creative bitch, you know. So hope you enjoyed it. I look at my golden tassel, oh my god, and I'm so excited to fill all these in. It's only the 8th and I'm already filling them in, and I'm so excited. And I'm gonna do a flip through at the end of the year as well. Hopefully I'll make it that far, and hopefully some of you guys watch it. Okay, so I'll see you later. Thank you for watching.